Hey, everybody. It's Arlissa, educator to trader. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about how do you know when today is going to be a good iron condor day? How can you tell early enough in the day that it's going to be okay for iron condors? So that way you can get on both sides of the day or both sides of the price action and capture premiums on both sides. Okay. Sometimes it's hard to tell because SPX can really be kind of wild at times, but there are ways for you to be able to identify when it is going to be a good iron condor day. And I'm going to share that with you in this video. All right, let's get into it. Here we are on Monday, April the 6th. I can put this up here at the top, just so if you, in case you want to go back for a reference, which day I was talking about. This is April the 6th, 2026 is the day that I'm going to show you or going to reference. You don't necessarily need this as a reference day, but if you wanted to see, a day you can look back at. Okay. So I'm going to let, replay do a little bit for us. I'm on the 15-minute chart. So the first thing I do, or first thing you're going to see is how this 15-minute chart comes out, what this 15-minute print is. All right. This 15-minute print, first of all, I'm turning off VWAP so we don't have anything blocking our view. This 15-minute print is a doji, even though it is a pretty big body, from open to close. There's a lot of wick on the top and the bottom. All right. This is a 15-minute candle. So now we've of course got a whole day of this, but you want to look at this first 15 minutes. This in itself already shows indecision. It shows indecision with the price opening. Yes, it gapped up. Price actually gapped up to here 65.88, and then it drops back down to fill the gap creating, and then recovers off of that gap. It fills the overnight gap, and the price actually, when it gapped up, it ran up really high 66.02, and then it pulled back off of there. So you see right off from the beginning that there's indecision in the waters. We got indecision in the waters. Okay, so let's go to the next 15-minute candle. Next 15-minute candle, very big. There does show to be a good amount of movement even here. Now I'm going to take and move my opening range up here. So now we're on the 30-minute chart. Honestly, if we switch to 30-minute, we do see a whole lot more motion up here. So we've got 30 minutes of price action to see. We did have a breakout. If you're looking for, opening range breakout, you do have a breakout to the upside. That could be a trade. I didn't take that one this morning, but that would be one trade that you could look at. I'm not talking about that on this video. I'm talking about how do you know it's going to be an iron condor day? Okay, let's go to our next 15-minute chart. First of all, I also want you to keep in mind that we don't want to be into our credit spreads too early. I do like the 15-minute breakout. I'm a huge fan. This indecision candle on this first 15-minute chart, though, this first 15-minute print, we have found that when this first candle is a doji, it is a reason to wait. Okay, so I'm going to say doji candle. When you have a doji candle for that first 15 minutes, you need to wait. And you need to wait because this is the doji. You need to wait because they don't know. And guess who else doesn't know? You. The market doesn't know what we want to do, and you don't know what you want to do. So because we don't really know what's happening here, we just wait. Right? Just wait a little bit. Let's just wait. This is doji candle. I'm not sure why that is doing all of that, but I think it's on some type of magnet. Anyway, I'm not going to worry about that right now. But this is a doji candle here for that first 15 minute. And because of that, we basically need to give it a minute. Let it pause. Let it breathe. Let me change this off. I think that's what it is. We're going to let it breathe a little bit. And then when we do that, oh goodness. Anyway, when we do that, you can get a little bit of chance to see what actually happened. There is a breakout to the upside. Yes. Then this is a 10 o'clock candle, 10 o'clock candle. And I believe we had some 10 o'clock data today. We had 10 o'clock data today. That's another piece you want to think about. And we had something coming up at 1 o'clock. The president was going to speak at 1 o'clock. So there was a little bit of a pause in price movement while basically the market waits. Looks like it wanted to go up. We even went up even as high as 66.18, but it couldn't stay up there. Notice how price came right back into opening range. And you see this massive wick down here at the bottom. Prices got wide ranges, and this is, for all intents and purposes, another doji. All this price action is inside of the opening range, and we're pretty much at another doji. I'm going to expand our opening range now. This is our 45-minute opening range at this point, and then let's go one more. Remember I said we had 10 o'clock data. So you should really wait for some 10 o'clock data to see what it said. Now here we are 1 hour. We got 1 hour worth of price action. And in our 1 hour worth of price action, if I take us to a 1 hour candle, you see here, this isn't as doji-ish because it is a lot of body here in the middle, but these wicks at the top and wicks at the bottom let you know that price is not going up very well and it's not going down very well. So this, though it's not an official doji candle, it is still a candle that says we probably should pause. Okay, let's give it a bit. Let's give it a beat, right? To see what is going on. I don't know what is happening with this arrow right here. This is irritating. Okay, so anyway, that's what we got going here. I'm not liking that. So this is the 1 hour candle that we're working with. Let's go. I'm going to go maybe to a 30-minute chart because I also like to stay, y'all know this, on the 30-minute chart. And we've got another candle that does feel right. We're still inside of the opening range. Now the market has been open here. The market's been open for an hour and a half. Right? These are all 30-minute charts. Actually, this is a 2-hour window of time. This is 2 hours of market movement, and we're still in the same range, right? This is a 3, it's went out a little bit and came in. This is all inside of this candle. Price is not moving out of the opening range very well. If price cannot break out of that opening range and stay out, even if we bring it down to the 30-minute opening range. If price can't get out of that opening range and stay out, this is an indication that we probably are going to be set for Iron Condor Day. The morning gap has been filled, right? The morning pre-market gap has been filled. Price is kind of hanging in here in the minute. We're also using gamma along the way. So, if you're somebody who's using gamma, I'm also looking at gamma to see there actually was a lot of green and a lot of red on the chart on the candle, the gamma chart at the same time. So here we are. We're 11:30. So this is a 2.5 hours. Market's been open almost half the time it's going to be open for the day, and we still haven't come out of the opening range good. Right? We're still not out of opening range. And here we go. So now, after all these windows, this is where I'm ready to say, okay, I've seen it try to go up here and it can't stay. So there's call credit spreads up here. You can do some call credit spreads up above. If you want to go up above the wick of the highest candle, you can do call credit spreads up above this 66.18, right? We go up here. Let's go up above the 66.18. I'm going to move you out of the way. We can go up above 66.18. That's the highest we've seen today. Not that the price can't come back up here, but we've seen that it would reject it very nicely off of this 66.18, 66.20 area. You can go up here. Maybe you do 66.20, 25 or something like that. But you've got indication here that price hasn't gone up here and stayed, right? And then you're looking even down here to say, well, let's see, price has not come down here and stayed either. So we've got put credit spreads down here. We want to go below the low of the day, which is 65.79. So below 65.79. This is what we're doing. You've got two areas where Price hasn't gone up any higher than 66.18. It's not going down any lower than 65.79. Now, when you do this, you want to give yourself a little room. While price is falling, you get lower than here. When price does try to go up, you get above there. But here we are at 11:30, 12 o'clock. This is the 12 o'clock candle. We've been in the market 3.5 hours. Right? 3 hours. This is all 30 minutes. No, 1, 2. We've been in the market 3 hours at this point. And price has yet to break out. Now we are coming to the 1 o'clock meeting where the president was going to speak today. So that, can attribute to some of this price sitting still in the zone. And this is what happens. The 1 o'clock meeting, price does fall, gives us a nice first move. You see the first drop of a move. It came down back to this low, to the 65, 79 or 80. Back to this area and recovered right off. See this monster wick right here? This basically said it was not trying to stay down here. We're back up at 65.97 again. 6,600 really did kind of play a sticky strike here. If you got a little nervous, you can come on. You wouldn't get right below this 65.79 anyway. You would get a little lower than this because the earlier in the day, the better the premiums further away. So this recovers nicely, lets you know that this area, this low of day is still holding. All right. So you go on. And now good thing about iron condors is you can wait until some more time of the day has passed. Of course, as the day, if this is, kind of tightening up and the day is progressing, these premiums won't be as nice through the day because they'll start to draw up some as well. But you can look at what's a good time. I personally would have waited till after, which is what we did today. Waited till after the president either spoke or started speaking so we can see, well, what was going to be the market's response to what he had to say. How was the market going to respond? Turns out that here we are, 2 o'clock, big green candle after this big red at the start of the conversation. Big outside candle at 2 o'clock gave us some bullish moves. You got a nice set of tweezers here to let you know this was going to go up again outside. You have an outside candle here. And then the next ones are inside. They basically say, "Ooh, we're a little tired." Notice we still never got out of opening range too good. Pull back a little bit, pull back to the 9 moving average, bounce off of there. This is power hour by now. We're at 3:30. And it finally does break out of the opening range out of the 30-minute opening range. If you look at the 1 hour opening range, price never does come outside of the 1 hour opening range the whole day. It stays inside the opening range the entire day. If you're looking at the 15-minute, yes, it would have come out, or the 30-minute, or 30-minute, it would have come out. But for the 1 hour, it stayed inside the opening range the entire day. If we look at the daily candle, this daily candle has a high and a low, has a low of 65.79 and a high of 66.18. That's about 40 points. About 40 points is all this candle moved today, was about 40 points. All right. It didn't do a lot of movement. Maybe, we're all waiting for Tuesday because there's some news that's supposed to be coming about the Iran war tomorrow. And maybe the whole market is waiting to see what actually comes of that. But I want you to see, let's go back to a 15-minute time frame. I want you to see, what does it look like when you're on an iron condor day? What does it look like? We start over here. This was the gap up, pull back, right? Ran up a little bit, kind of danced around, pulls back to the opening, to the today's low, current day low, and then it pushes right back off of there, going up high, and never did go back to the high of day. This is all giving iron condor vibes. When you're on higher time frames, you got a better chance of not getting psyched out. When you're on the 5-minute, 10-minute, 15, sometimes you'll think we're getting ready to move. And when you go to a higher time frame like this 30-minute or this 1 hour time frame, you see in this 1 hour time frame that price didn't really do anything. It didn't really do anything. It just kind of stayed in the day. So this will help you to see exactly what's going on and when you can do an iron condor. Okay. Alrighty, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel and such. And along the way, I want you to be thinking about joining the membership. Come on into the membership. These are the things that I just talked about today that I give guidance in the membership for which trades to take. The questions are there if you want to know. So I had somebody even ask me today, is this a good day for an iron condor? Or what do you think about an iron condor? And my response was an immediate, yes, this is a good time to go ahead and get you an iron condor. It was a little bit before the president was supposed to speak, but I said, according to what we see on the chart, this is good iron condor territory. Just be mindful that the president's going to speak at 1 o'clock. Trade accordingly, right? But you can see there are things in the chart. I teach all this stuff in the membership. It's not just alerts. I do give those, but I teach you how to look at the chart, how to check out what is going on, how to decide for yourself what to do. All right. We got all kind of stuff. We're using gamma and all those great things, right? So the strategy that I have is on my website. It is a gamma-based strategy, chart-based, includes VWAP and some other indicators. Not very many because I'm not big on too many indicators, but we do have a few things that do help navigate us through the day. And if none of that stuff is of interest to you, join us on copy trading. Copy trading is basically where you put your money where it's supposed to be, and I do the trading for you, and you can just sit back and chill. Alrighty. Okay, everybody. I want you to have a great green day, and I will see you in the markets.